Yeah, good evening to all alumni. Uh, I am Siddhartha Rai Chaudhary, convener of the Group Medical Insurance from the IIT Kharagpur Alumni Foundation, India. So our group medical insurance is up for renewal and purchase for the second year in a row. This is our very first program that is long-term and aimed at benefiting the alumni. We had other programs for benefiting various beneficiaries, and this program has been very successful for the last 1 year. The last year we went with our broker Marsh. There was the insurance company New India Assurance, Alive Health was the facilitator, and the MediAssist was the TPA. We had more than 182% of the claims last year. It was a very successful policy, and the policy was so successful that we had a very difficult time in getting quotes for the policy this time. I would like to introduce our team for the group medical insurance. I will start with Shri Kirti Acharya, Shri Priyanka, MS Priyanka, Mr. Sheshamani, Shri Akshay Kumar, and Shri Kunal Mukherjee. I now request one of our alumni, Shri Abhishek, who has taken the policy last year, to speak on his views, how he has felt the policy, his experiences on the policy. Abhishek, please.
Hello. Hi. Thank you very much for introducing me. I'm sorry. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible, Abhishek.
Yeah. I'm sorry I won't be able to enable the video because I'm out right now. So I just wanted to share my experience with the insurance policy. Firstly, so in the last year, so I'm a 2017 batch pass out, and I had I took this policy for myself and my parents, my mother and my father. And in the last year, I took two claims, one for my mother and another for my father. So I would like to give a distinction between the two. Firstly, my mother's claim, her procedure was it was an emergency. I took her to the emergency room for for a very small symptom where she was feeling drowsy and all, but there she had some fits right in the emergency room, and I couldn't give any notice to the TP or anything. We were at the hospital when it happened, and right from there she was admitted in the ICU. And but the TPA and everything, they were pretty considerate about it, and everything went pretty seamlessly. So there I had to pay a 10% amount of around 4,000. The bill was around for 4,400 something, 44,000 something. And for the second claim, it was for my father. It was for a spine surgery where some implants were required. So there it was a planned surgery. So I gave all the due notices. And it was, I was very surprised that a couple of times I got a call from the hospital that the TPA has only pre-authorized a certain amount for the cashless claim, but it has to be more. So you please ask your TPA to authorize more amount. So I coordinated with two people, Vidya and Suvidya. I might be quoting their names wrong. I'm sorry for that. But they right away called up the hospital and told them not to harass the patient for such things, because it was a network hospital. So they already had such an agreement with the TPA to coordinate with them directly. So they in a way reprimanded them to not to harass the patient. So that was, I was pretty surprised by that assistance. And in all, I received a very seamless support from the team. And thank you very much again for the alumni team who has worked on this. Just one point, I have also booked signed up for this year But the 25% copay, I understand, considering the high claim amount for the last year, it might have been difficult to negotiate. But maybe in the future, if it could be, renegotiated to a lower amount, it would be a welcome change. But I understand the increase. And thank you again. Thank you everyone for this policy.
Yeah, yeah, thank you, Abhishek. Now, if any other alumni who has taken the policy and maybe used these services last year, if you would like to speak, if you are here, would request.
Excuse me, can you please keep it brief, because I think 1 hour, I don't know how many people can have questions answered. So please manage the time. Thank you.
Okay. So the renewal of the group health policy for this year for the alumni and their dependent member has been finalized with IFCO Tokyo General Insurance Limited. Last year, since we had a very high claim ratio, the premium per family has been increased by almost 78%. The current insurer, the NIA, had quoted more than 3 times of the last year policy, which forced us for the change of the insurer. All the other stakeholders who has helped us for the policy, that is Alive Health as the facilitator, the MediAssist as the TPA, and Marsh as the broker, remains same. All the alumni who are in this meeting today and who have not registered last year in our foundation website will be required to register. From there, where you will get a membership number. And in the Alive website, this membership number will be required for further processing of your insurance. I will now request our IIT Kharagpur Alumni Foundation India President through Sheshamani to address the gathering. Sheshamani ji.
Sir is not here. Maybe Kirti sir can address.
Okay, Kirti sir can help us. Sheshamani ji is not there.
Hello and good evening, everyone. I'm really delighted that by participating in large numbers, almost 83 people are right now logged in. And that itself is a big kind of a thank you to the insurance team from your side. We are really very delighted that all of people have participated, and I'm sure they have a lot of questions. The background of the policy has already been told to you by Siddhartho, and further Priyanka will explain that after me. But I would request everyone to put in their questions in the chat box, because assuming that even half of the people have a question to ask, it's very difficult to cover in 1 hour time. But be rest assured that all the questions will be addressed and put up as a FAQ in the foundation website. So please put in your questions in the chat box. Otherwise, also you can email to us, email to Alive Health also, and we'll take care of that. Already one member has spoken about his experience, and you heard him. Yes, there have been issues about high claim ratio, and subsequently we had to compromise ourselves and accept copay, accept the capping on room rent, etc. Priyanka will explain you. So I'll hand it over to Priyanka now without taking much time. She'll explain you the process, the pros and cons in very brief, and then we'll go over to question and answer. We already put up an extensive FAQ on the foundation website, just for your information, right? So make use of that, and you can always come back with the helpline also if you have a question later on in your mind regarding what is being presented today and what we are listening to. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And now over to Priyanka.
Thanks, sir. Hi, everyone. This is Priyanka here. I'm a 2003 pass out, and we hope this session proves useful for all of you, and we're able to answer all your questions to your satisfaction. As you know, this is a group medical insurance policy, and the rates that we are able to negotiate is based on the number of lives insured. So while many of you had these questions through our live and even on our website, as well as our emails, that the premium has increased a lot. It's because the claim ratio has been more than 200% this time. And I'm sure we're all proud of the fact that we've helped one of our alumni to tide over their medical bills during their difficult times, right? So I hope we continue with this spirit even this year. And the reason why we've got this small window this year, I mean, we opened only last weekend for renewals and new purchases, is because all insurance companies wanted to see the claim ratios before they give us their final quote. So we've been trying to get a quote from them for many months, but they all wanted to see the final claim ratio, because the claim ratio was very high since the beginning. So the rates that we've got for this year are based on the last year numbers, and last year numbers were around 600 base policies and 300 top-up policies. So we need to match that, because that's the number that we have right now is based on those numbers. So right now, as we speak, we have around 243 base policies and 165 top-up for this year. And we know there's a very small window, but I would request all of you to spread the word. So at least the more the numbers, the better the negotiation power next year, right? So that's it from my side. I would like to introduce a few people before we proceed. So Mr. Costa Mukherjee is here, who is representing Marsh, which is a broker for us. And he'll be explaining the policy features, taking all the questions related to policies. Vineet Mehta is here, who is representing Alive Health. Alive is our facilitation partner, so they are the ones who are taking all the new registrations as well as claims can be made through them. So he will explain the role of Alive and will take questions related to the registration, the claim process, and all. With this, I guess I would hand it over probably to Marsh. Mr. Costa, if you're there and if you can share your presentation with them. Yeah, thanks.
I'm not going to give the presentation. I'm just going through the questions under the chat box, because already last year the policy coverage is just almost same like this year also. Pre-existing disease, all type of pre-existing disease are covered from day one, except that congenital or genetical disease. And there is no waiting period for anything, but like any individual policy, there is a waiting period for 30 days like these, or for some particular disease like cataract, prostate, hysterectomy, and appendicitis, gallbladder, these type of disease, there is a waiting period for 2 years in individual policy. But in this policy, everything is covered from the first year. And that there is a question, can an individual have multiple claims at a time? What is the 25% copay? Yes, multiple claims means in 1 year, you can claim more than one, up to 5 lakhs is the total sum insured. And for against each claim, the 25% is the copay. And how it is deducted? Suppose is that total claim amount is 5 lakhs, then after deduction of non-medical item, and that it is coming to 4,50,000, and then 25% copay will be applied. But if the claim amount is suppose 7 lakhs, and after deduction it is coming to 6 lakhs, then that copay will be applied and that amount will be paid. And after settlement, if the amount is more than 5 lakh, suppose if the claim is around 8 lakhs, and that after 25% of copay, it is coming to 6 lakhs or something like that, then the 5 lakhs amount will be paid. It is not like that 25% again applied on 5 lakhs, because the 5 lakhs is the total sum insured. It's not like that. After copay, if the settled amount is more than 5 lakhs, then the 5 lakhs will be the payable amount. If it is less than 5 lakhs, then the actual amount will be payable. And premium increase already your Alumni Association already explained you why it is increased. See, it is the insurance. It is not like that everybody will take the claim. Only 10 to 12% people are taking claim as per the group medical market scenario. If you go through any group medical policy, maximum 15% people are taking claim in every year. So 85% people are not taking. So it is not possible to just only increase the premium only against those people who has claimed during the last year, and then keep the same premium for 85%. Because otherwise the law of insurance is not followed. Actually, it is the spreading of risks. Last year, the 15% people claimed. This year, another new 15%, or maximum 2 or 3% people will be the common who had claimed last year, and this year also they will claim it. So every year, number of, people will be changed, but risk will be spreading to everybody. So this year claim ratio is more than 200%. So that ultimately after giving some capping and copay, increasing the copay and reducing the room rent, we have ultimately just increased the premium around 78%, around like that. But if the claim ratio will be good next year, then definitely will again that premium may be reduced from the next time. That is that one. And is there any other question? 25% copay. Priyanka, would you kindly help me? Increasing the premium almost 40 to 50% will not make sense. Yes, that already it is already giving the clarification why it has been increased this year due to that particular claim ratio and multiple policies. Yes, see, there is a very common questions in Mediclaim. If you have a personal policy and this policy, suppose somebody has exhausted the basic policy sum insured due to any one claim, and the claim amount is 8 lakhs or something like that, and he has not included in that top-up policy, then he can use his basic policy also as a top-up policy after settlement of one claim from this policy or from his personal policy. With the settlement letter and xerox photocopy of that all the documents, he can claim from the other policy for the balance amount. He can take that one, but always use that corporate policy, I mean that group policy first to retain your no claim bonus in your personal policy. I'm requesting you, because in this policy query of the, I mean against the any claim is very less, because from day one everything is covered. So insurance company or TPA will not ask what is the first prescription, when it has been detected first. It is not like that. Just only on the basis of the prescriptions and that they will give you that approval as per the policy conditions. And
Okay,
regarding
someone has asked, are both cashless and reimbursement possible with the policy? So yes,
cashless is always possible through network. Already one person has already shared his experience about the cashless. Cashless is always, I request everybody, if it is in network hospital, must take the cashless facility. And if it is not a non-network hospital, if it is a registered hospital in India, definitely reimbursement possible. But always go through the cashless. But in case of reimbursement claim, member has to intimate us, when alive or us, about the claim admission, hospital name, type of ailment, and accordingly that claim will be registered in the system. And when he will submit the claim, he has to submit the claim within 1 month after discharge, and all the documents has to be submitted. And documents, please note it down that some documents are very, very important. That is discharge summary original, and that money receipt, all the money receipt, that advance money receipt and final money receipt, original, no duplicate, original one. No scan copy is required, only original one is required. This is a mandatory document. Without this, no insurance company will allow to settle the claim. And this is the first one. And another thing is that if all the investigation advised by the doctor, so prescription is important, investigation report, you can submit original one. But if it is required for the further treatment, you can take, return back this type of documents after settlement of the claim. You can request to TPA to say after settle the claim, please return that all the investigation report, if it is a color report or something like that. But otherwise, these documents are mandatory. And reimbursement and cashless both are possible.
okay.
But another thing I am telling you, suppose another very common question is coming, that suppose he has enrolled top-up policy and basic policy both. In case of any bigger amount of claim, suppose it is 8 lakh or 9 lakhs, cashless is possible for against both the claim. I mean, once the basic sum insured exhausted, that automatically that balance amount will be taken from the cashless, by cashless from the top-up policy. But if somebody is telling that I want to take that balance amount through cashless from my personal policy, it is not possible, because TP and insurance company is different. Maybe it's same. is TPA is same, but insurance company is different. So it is not possible because the documents has to send that both the insurance company. So after settled one, I mean taking the cashless from one policy, then you have to take that reimbursement process from the other policy. So it is not possible for both the policy if the insurance company is different. But in case of if you enroll both the policies in for the IIT Alumni Association, you get the cashless in case of cashless for the bigger amount of claim. Since or
I
we
have
got-
a question. You
Yeah.
mentioned about the top up. I wanted to know if I have for my mother-in-law, if I have already got a regular insurance under the coverage and
Mm.
I get the top up.
Mm.
You mentioned something, do this, do that. I didn't quite get it. Which one to apply first? That will be applied first, right? And then
top up, see, if you have the top up policy means it is a threshold or deductible amount is there. In this top up policy, 5 lakhs is the deductible policy. Both these policies are running in the same days. So in the top up policy, when it is started from the 8th February, in this period, 8th February to 7th February for next year, in this period, you have to claim, you have to pay. I mean, you have to take that 5 lakhs amount from your personal policy or from basic policy or other or self-insurance. Then after that amount, up to more than 5 lakhs amount, then that amount can be taken from this top-up policy. Top-up policy means it is a deductible super top-up, means cumulative way. Suppose in this policy, top-up policy started from 8th February 2023. And one member of your family in this top-up policy has taken a claim of 2 lakhs. After 3 months, another member of the same member has taken a top-up from the basic policy or his personal policy, taken another claim of 2 lakhs. Another claim is coming after 6 months. There is a 1 lakh of claim. So that now the total exhaustions 5 lakhs has been done from your basic policy or your self-insurance. Then if there is any other claim will arise during this period, I mean, from next year's within 7th of the 24th, 2024, 7th February, within this, any other claim after that 5 lakhs will arise for this, and then that amount can be claimed from the top up, but you have to give the proof of this 5 lakh settlement amount that you have taken already 5 lakhs claim from your basic policy or self-insurance or from your personal policy. Then the top up policy will be triggered.
Okay, thank you. And the question, how much more top up do you allow on top of 5 lakh? What is the top up amount? And
top up is another 5 lakhs.
Okay, all right.
Mr. Mukherjee, just one question to your what you said a few minutes back. Suppose I got a base policy from another company, insurance company XYZ.
Yes.
And I got a top up with the current now that we are doing.
IIT. Okay.
Okay, I get a 7 lakhs ka bill, let us say. The original documents will go to the XYZ first.
Very good question. Very good question. Yes.
Sir, and then after they settle the 5 lakhs or whatever, I have to come to you for 2 lakhs.
Yes.
Then how do I get the original back? Because
yes. This is a very good question. This is a very common question because in this case, the TPA and insurance company is different. So it is not possible you to take back that original documents from this first basic policy settlement insurance company, settled insurance company. So
correct.
at the time of claim, that when you have seen that my claim amount is gone up to the 7 lakhs or 8 lakhs, immediately you sent a mail to Alive and to us or Mediasis that my card number is so and so, and I am taking the claim from my basic policy, and my claim amount may be more than 5 lakhs, so that I can claim from the top up policy. So after settlement of that claim, I will submit all the documents accordingly to you.
In photocopy or
yes,
original?
I am just telling you. After settlement of that claim, you just ask that TPA, that basic insurance policies TPA, for or basic insurance company that give a settlement letter. It is very easy to get that one. That original settlement letter is required, and you ask them to give me a photocopy attested full set of documents. So that
photocopy we can always take before submitting also. We don't have to ask the TPA for the photocopy.
No, that should be attested by the TPA.
Okay.
Can I get into that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Rupam, Asha, I am just introducing one of my colleague, Rupam, who is operational head from our Mars Calcutta office. Rupam, you please give your opinion.
Thank you very
Can
much.
I have not finished. Just quick question. So for the top up, what is the premium? Quick, I don't have an idea. So
That
thanks.
you can get it from Priyanka. I think he will get it from that website, no? That premium.
So on our foundation website, we have the details. The chart is there based on the age-wise slab, and there is a discount for the various
structure.
family formats. So you can check it out. I'll
Okay,
just
thank
post it on the group here. Otherwise, we can always post it later also.
Okay,
Because
I have a
also-
quick question here.
No, let
Let-
Rupam, I think you have some opinion regarding the top-up
Yes, sir.
settlement. You please tell this.
Yeah, as I understood that there are two type of cases that Suresh sir is asking. Number one, if the insurance company and the top-up providing insurance companies are same as per Alumni's policy. In that case, you require to drop a mail only to MediAssist, Alive or Mars that I am expecting that my sum insured is going to be exhausted, so my top-up should be triggered. But the critical one is second case, where if you have used your personal policy, that may be as per sir, XYZ insurance companies, where you have basic sum insured as exhausted. In that case, you can use the top-up of Alumni Association policies, but since the insurance company may be same or different, whatever, but the policy is different, so you require to take the original attested photocopies of the all claim documents from your primary insurer.
They give, they comply, they help.
Definitely,
Yes,
sir. Definitely,
clearly.
sir.
Okay,
With the
okay.
settlement letter.
So there are
Okay,
two
okay.
type of cases, sir, right, sir? If it is
Okay.
the same policy of Alumni, be it a basic policy, be it top up, you need not to break your head for that.
Correct.
Definitely,
Exactly.
you require to drop a mail, MediAssist, Alive, and Marsh will do that. But
Right.
if it is the different insurance company, means there are two kitties. One is your personal policy, another is your top up of Alumni's policy. In
Correct.
that case, you have to arrange the document from the settlement insurance company or TPS, sir.
So somebody will guide us from your team then.
Definitely,
sir.
definitely,
That's
sir.
all. That's
Thank
all.
you.
That's
Our
all.
number will be there after issuance of the policy. First.
So one question to Priyanka. Priyanka, just help me out. Unfortunately, I am not registered with Alumni. I've just put a mail to them. It takes about 3 days and your cutoff date is the 4th. So I will
No,
miss
no.
the bus this year.
No, we are approving all the memberships within few hours now. So your membership either would have been approved by now or it will be done by tonight or tomorrow morning at the
Otherwise,
latest.
I'll get, I'll not be able to participate.
No.
No, you'll-
We understand. So we are taking care of that.
Right, okay.
So
Yeah,
follow-up
so
question on this. I have never used this at all.
Yeah.
So today, the 2nd of February, what do we do if you want to apply for this?
You want to apply for the new policy you're saying, or you want to claim from the last year's policy?
New policy for top up.
Yeah, so you can click on the link. I'll just post the link towards the end of this this thing on the chat. So you can just apply, and even Vineet would give a presentation where he'll help you understand how to
I have
apply.
posted the
So
link.
it can be
anyway.
taken care of in a few days' time, I guess, before.
So
I
you
have a
have to
question
register
regarding
by
renewal.
4th. So you have to
Okay.
do it by 4th.
One by one, please.
Okay, thank you.
I have a question.
Can I ask?
I have already.
Can we take up the questions from the chat? If there are new questions, can you please
Yes,
put it on the
yeah,
chat so
yeah.
we can take it up?
I have
one by
already
one?
submitted.
Question.
I have already
Yeah, so
submitted.
let
but
me
I
just go
think-
through it one by one. So
Okay, if you-
I'm not taking up the questions which have already been answered, like what is 25% copay and all, because Kaustav has already answered that.
Priyanka.
So Kaustav, there's one
Hi,
question.
Priyanka,
Yes.
this is Rupam. I am reading it
Yes,
out
Rupam.
for you. You just give an answer, either you or Kaustubh, that will be helpful for our audience, right?
Yeah, sure. That is what I was doing.
Ha.
Too.
So Priyanka,
Ha.
you people just answer because I believe you people are more expert. Yes.
Sure.
So
Okay.
first question is someone is acting. I am just overlooking this copper or silver plan, whatever. These are already given by someone. So first question is that are both cashless and reimbursement are possible with this policy?
Already answered. This is
It has
already
answered. I am not taking any question of premium related thing because it is already in the websites of Alumni. Can an individual have multiple claims at a time?
already
Obviously,
answered.
already answered. Once again, a premium related question. I am just overlooking this.
Just one question. Are you going to send out a record, like a copy of this recording to everyone?
If
I'm
you,
not
if you
sure.
keep,
Yeah,
if
I
you
think
keep
we
on
can do
skipping
that.
the question, then what is the point of having this meeting? Some people also have the questions on the premium. So please don't skip
I will
anything.
come later on, sir.
No,
Sumitra, sir, I will
1
come
minute,
later.
we
Right.
will, we are recording it. We will be uploading in the YouTube. Some of
Okay, thanks.
Okay, very
Thank
good. Thank you, sir. Thank
Yeah,
you.
some of
Thank
the
you.
common queries I will just answer. You see there, there is some questions regarding the premium. The premium is depending on your family, your age, and whom we are including in the insurance. The next question, which was on the copay, which we have already told. There is one or two
Yeah.
questions on the
Yeah.
just by the IIT KGP Foundation. So IIT KGP Foundation doesn't have any funds on its own. So for all these activities, there are various costs like the website, these various agencies to we engage to. So these costs are taken care by this the 1,000 rupees charges we have been taking. And also we want all our members to be members of a local chapter, whichever chapter or area you are belonging to, Mumbai, Calcutta, Chennai, or wherever it is, because we want the local chapter to be strengthened. The local chapters have their own membership fees. So whatever is the membership fees, the annual or the life member will request you to take that, the membership fees. And regarding our facilitator, that is Alive Health, they have some gold plans or the silver plans. Now it is totally by them. We are not owning that, but they wanted to advertise. That is so that is there. This policy, this presentation is mainly is totally about the group insurance medical policy, and we will request all of you to kindly concentrate on that.
Thank you very much,
No,
Siddharth.
I have a question here. Last year, the co-payment was 10%. This year, it is increased to 25%. Is there any reason behind it?
Yeah, we have already answered that the total claims in the last year policy was 208%. Rather to give you much more this thing, the total premium collected last year was something like 94 lakhs, and the claim settled was more than 2 crores. This year, for NIA, they quoted 3.38 crores, which is more than 3 times of the last year premium. So we had to go for IFCO Tokyo. So the co-pay or the other things like the room rent, this was only to get or reduce the premium. But since the premium, the claim was so high last year, we could not help it.
Oh, so that means that things will change every year according to the claim amount and other parameters, right? So this will be, each year it will be refined a bit. Is it
Absolutely.
like that?
If current year the claims are within to our limit, obviously the next year the premiums will be low. I mean, if the premiums are low.
Sir, could I answer that in one short line? Sir, at the end of the day, all the insurance companies are profit-making companies.
Exactly.
You have to understand that they are spreading the risk between people. That's all they're helping you out that way. But they are, after all, a profit-making organization. Nobody is going to pay out of their pocket. So if they are increasing, adjusting against you, it's because to serve their survival. Unless they survive, they can't help you in the next year.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Thank you. Rather, last year NIA had a loss of more than 1 crore on our group insurance policy. So
yeah, but it's a public limited company. They'll manage. So that's a separate issue.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
it's a profit. At the end of the day, every insurance company looks for profits. At the end of the day, whether you like it or you don't like, it's a fact of life. They're spreading out your risk. That's all.
Our next question was that, can we enroll mother and mother-in-law?
Not possible. The combination is not allowed. One set of parents you can enroll,
That means either father or mother
or mother-in-law or father-in-law.
mother-in-law.
Yes.
Crisscross are not allowed. Like something father, mother-in-law or
No
mother-in-law.
combination.
No combinations are allowed.
Acha, one noise is coming. Please mute yourself.
So someone is asking that where we can find which hospitals are in network. The list is
all who are not speaking are kindly requested to mute your mics. And please post your questions in the chat box.
Thank you. So one has asked that whether we can find where we can find the hospitals are in network. That you will see in the TPS website, as well as a list can be given to you, which can be published in your website. But please remember one thing: the hospital list is a dynamic thing, because in our country, hospitals are found to be doing malpractices. So it's a regular practice by the insurance company for de-enrollment of the hospital. It's a kind of punishment to them. So it may be possible that whatever list are served with you at the month of January, it may be changed 1%, 2%, or 3% at that and month of April, May, or June, or further onwards. So it is always advisable to check with the insurance company TPA. Even I believe everyone is having a smart mobile, and our fortunately our TPA is also having their mobile app. So at the time of emergency, you have this scope to check it. Even you can put a call that whether this hospital is in network or not.
Achha, another interesting question, Mr. Sudipto. I am OCI, have been saving account and PAN card, etc. in India. So I want to participate and want to include my mother-in-law. Definitely you can do it because you have that PAN card and bank account in India. So you can take the enrollment in
Yes,
this
sir, you can
policy.
do it. Yes.
You can do it.
Yes, you can take the top-up policy also, as I mean, I
Yes.
think that's the question that you've asked. You can take the top-up policy, premium, etc. You can check it on our website. It's written there. So you will be 2 adults. If you and your mother-in-law are there, then according to 2 adults, you can see how much discount you'll be
Discount,
getting.
yes.
Yes.
And this has to be done by 4th of
4th of February, yes.
and this is covered for 8th February till 8th,
Yes.
7th February.
8th February to 7th February next year.
No second window coming up.
As of
Let
now,
us
we
see.
haven't got the permission from IFCO Tokyo to do that, but we're trying to do get a second window, but we can't take a chance there.
Okay,
Right now, we
okay.
would say that there's no second
So
window.
you approve my membership number.
Yes, we'll do that.
And
Okay,
one quick question is there any somebody was saying that this year there's going to be a 3-month before it gets
Waiting
applicable?
period. No,
Is
there's
there-
no
No,
waiting period.
not
No,
at
there's
all.
no waiting period.
No, it
Okay,
is.
all right.
There is
Thank
no
you.
waiting
Can
period.
can we only take questions from the chat box? I think we are losing.
Oh, yeah. Shulak,
Unnecessary
Shulak,
time.
yes,
Question
it is
repeating
time
again
waiting.
and again.
So quick
So
question.
please
So I
mute-
just
mute
email you
repeat
or
questions.
what? How do I do it? Because I cannot finish everything by the 4th. I'm in US.
Yeah, so Alive has a support channel. Vineet, when he will do his presentation, he'll explain to you how you can take up all the questions with them. So
Oh,
Alive
quick.
is helping us out.
I
with all
just
this.
complete that every question quickly.
Sure.
Daycare procedures are covered, all the daycare procedures. So you can see the daycare procedures list from the IFCO Tokyo website also. But in case of hospitalization due to psychiatric treatment, that is limit is only 30,000 per year. If it is cumulative way or single claim way, it is 30,000 per year per member. Okay, this is a limit.
Just quick question on there. What about the dialysis treatment? Since it's
This is up to the
Daycare.
sum insured. There is no sub limit. It is up to the sum insured. For daycare surgeries, it is up to the sum insured. Daycare means dialysis, chemotherapy,
Sir,
radiotherapy, and that cataract operation, everything.
I would like to say you one thing. Generally, to come under the scope of insurance coverage, the basic thumb rule is a person should require to be hospitalized for 24 hours, clear 24 hours. But as per the insurance regulator, that is IRD in our country, there are certain procedures where 24-hour hospitalizations are not required, but a bed required to be occupied for 4, 5, 6, 8 hours. There are such few predefined procedures defined by the regulator, like cataract operation, radiotherapy, chemotherapy, dialysis. There are 147 these type of procedures, right? So all these procedures comes under daycare, where 24 hours hospitalizations are not required. Rest all the cases, 24 hours hospitalization is a must, followed by a active line of management and the presence of an active ailment diagnostically proved.
So the 30K limit
30K, that is
doesn't
for
apply.
the only for psychiatric treatment, hospitalization due to
This-
psychiatric. That is
Thank you.
different.
If there are any hospitalization owing to any psychiatric ailment related cases, in that case, basically in any of these policies, psychiatric ailment related hospitalizations are not allowed. But this is a special provision in this policy. We negotiated with the insurer to include this and at least give 30,000 rupees per hospitalization cases or per policy period to a person. So this is the capping and additional arrangement.
Not related to anything related to daycare. Daycare is up to the sum insured. Okay.
Daycare is always up to the sum insured, whatever.
Only except that daycare, that is cataract. Cataract operation is limited to 25,000. I think I could not remember.
Next question is that, can we add additional members during any renewal in future?
Yeah, in renewal you can future, but if there somebody is married during the policy period or somebody is having child during this policy period, can enroll that also with the additional premium, but he has to mention, intimate us within 1 month of the date of incidence. I mean, after marriage, within 1 month, you have to give the name of the spouse, and within 1 month from the child born, you have to enroll the name of the
Now,
baby.
next question is very interesting. Could two adults be registered under this policy without the proposer or primary applicant or alumni?
Means, could two adults be registered under this policy without proposer? Primary applicant only in the policy. No, the primary insurer should be that alumni. He has to be in the policy. Yes, Priyanka, it is like that, no?
Yes,
That question?
Primary insurer has to be the alumni.
Alumni, yes.
Yes.
He has to be enrolled in this policy.
Yes,
Then
he has to
allow
be the
him.
primary member.
Yes. And the next question is?
I have one question. May I ask the question?
Yes, sir.
Yes. I am an existing policy holder. I paid the premium last year. So I'm in for renewal. I find that the premium has gone up by 100% and almost, and you have given reasons for that. My question is, if for Tokyo has got 1 year's data of claim, and they can do some actuarial analysis, can they assure us that next year, depending on the claim ratio, the premium will not go up by any more than say 10% or 20%, or can it go up by 100% again next year?
Sir,
it's depending on the claim ratio. Siddharth already giving you the answer. Siddharth, you can give the answer. Already we have explained, because it is totally a 1 year claim. And now
Hirokda, we don't expect the claims to be more, because we have put in a number of checks and balances in the current policy.
Exactly.
So, and you see, number of year of our analysis, we found out that most of the claims, many of the claims are for the hip replacement, knee replacement. So we have put caps on all these procedures. So it is expected for the current year claims will be less. Besides
another important capping is there, that 1% and 2% room rent.
Room rent and copay is there. So
yes,
with all that, we don't want that alumni who have not claimed, they should be penalized for nothing. You see, last year only 7% of the alumni claimed, and with 7% of the alumni claiming, the total claim became 207%. So we expect that to be under control this year. We expect that.
Right, sir. We hope so.
So could it go down, premium?
Yes, if it is a claim ratio is around 50% or 60%, then it would be lower than last year. Current year.
Any provision for no claim bonus?
No. This is not the individual policy. This is a group policy. I told you earlier that is a yes, Priyanka, tell us.
No, I was saying that the more the number of alumni who join this program, we will have more premium and less claim ratio.
Right. Next question is that,
can we get questions from the chat, please?
Yes, please.
Please.
Next question is that daycare and medicine purchase will be taken care through the policy.
Sir, Mr. Mukhopadhyay, your voice is not audible.
Is allowed by the insurance company, be it your 24-hour hospitalization.
Yes, it is audible now.
Now it is audible now?
Yes, now it is audible.
So the latest question is that daycare and medicine purchased will be taken care through the policy if it is a hospitalization or daycare hospitalization allowed by the insurance company, whatever medication given during this hospitalization period and in pre and post period, it is allowed. is 25% co-payment is applicable if
Yes.
it is take just the top-up policy? The answer is yes.
So Mr. Abhijit Sen has asked that I cannot understand. Priyanka, what is the question? The document containing the details says that the base policy is for the people not having any insurance. I already have insurance through my employer, and last year I still had purchased. No, I already explained you.
So this is basically the top-up policy comes with a deductible of 5 lakh rupees. So if you already have if you don't have any insurance, then we recommend that you take a base insurance instead of the top-up, because then you'll be covered from the start of whatever claim you make. If you have only the top-up policy and nothing else, then you'll have to
Make claim from
incur
5
5
lakhs.
lakh. Yes, 5 lakh first
Yeah.
before you can claim that. So
Yeah,
that's the
just-
reason
just,
why. If you
Yeah,
have
I'm Abhijit.
Yes.
So
Yes,
just
sir.
wanted to ask it, so I have the insurance from my employer, and I can
Okay.
still take the base as well as top up from the IIT
Yes.
Kharagpur alumni policy.
Yes, you can. Yes, you
Oh,
can.
yeah, okay, thank you.
You can have multiple policies, but you can claim from one policy or balance amount from other policy. It's like that. It is an indemnity policy, indemnify. But it is not like life insurance. Life insurance or accident insurance, it is a benefit policy. You can take claim from all the policies. But in this policy, it will just, you have to take the claim from one policy, then the balance amount from other policy.
Sure.
It's like
Yes.
that.
Got it.
Mr. Gomitaba Ghosh asked a question. Can I take a policy for my 82 years old mother without taking a policy for myself?
It's already answered.
Already answered. It is already answered. You have to take the policy. All the alumni is the primary insurer. He has to take the policy.
One quick question here. Can I ask?
Now, just we are going through
Just
that
finish the
chat
chat
box.
first.
Then after completion of that one.
18, we have only 14 minutes left. So if you people allow, we'll definitely continue for another 10-15 minutes.
Just
So
going
the
fast, please.
question of the chat box.
Process for the first time is all question not coming.
Please,
Please finish. Okay, this is I have purchased.
Can we get cover from siblings also apart from these parents?
As a PR Das, I have purchased this policy on 31st. 31 for me and my wife. I am not yet to get the. Yes, this policy will be issued after 8th of the February, and then you will get that card and all the documents. Okay. Policy.
Next question is that from Mr. Kamal is that can we get cover for siblings also apart from parents?
No.
No. So
it is husband, wife. I mean that
very important
member,
question
spouse.
from Mr. Rajesh. Very important question from Mr. Rajesh. Is dental care covered? Please understand, any hospitalization related to any dental accidental case is covered in the policy. Normal scaling, root canal therapy, extraction of tooth, where we walk into our dentist chamber and do the procedure, it is not allowed in the policy.
Only related to accident.
Any dental correction outcome of any accident which required more than 24-hour hospitalizations are covered. Otherwise, no dental procedures are covered in the policy.
Accident and malignancy also.
If it is any malignancy in your jaw or any buccal places, if it's required more than 24-hour hospitalization, suppose if there is a malignant tumor in your submandibular place. Submandibular place means the space between your teeth and your gum. So to remove this malignant tumor, if the hospitalization is more than 24-hour, even there are naturally you have to extract the tooth to remove the tumor from the gum or jaw, whatever. In that case, it is obviously, sir, it's a 24-hour, more than 24-hour hospitalization. It is always covered. But normal dental procedure, right, root canal treatment, tooth extraction, filling, scaling, denture preparations are not covered. Even it takes 10 hours, 8 hours at a dentist chambers, it is not covered. Can we get cover from siblings? It is already answered.
Okay, if we get disconnected, Vinith, we can all join in the same link back.
Why it will be disconnected?
Yes, there is a time limit
for 1 hour, na? Since the Zoom is for 1 hour.
No, it will continue. So it is for 1 hour, but it
it's
can
like
be
us.
further.
Vinith, it will be
Yes.
continued, I think. Okay.
Yeah, I think there's one
But there's
question
a-
that I
there's
think
a
we should
important-
take up.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
I had
Priyanka, tell me.
purchased a top-up policy last year, but didn't use it. This year, I'm not able to purchase the top-up policy, and I also have policy from my employer. But if I want to take the policy next year, I believe I'll be able to join.
Yes.
So this, the answer to this is no. You may not be able to join because it depends on the insurer also, insurance company, because they may not allow this. This is just to avoid so people who opt only when they need the insurance, right?
Exactly.
So
It is
people may
anti-selection.
exit this year.
Actually,
Yeah.
Priyanka, I'm telling you, this is called anti-selection. Suppose you are thinking that there is a planning hospitalization this year, so there will be the claim of another 7-8 lakhs. So I am taking the top-up policy this year and take the claim. Even next year, I do not have any plan. Okay, I have not enrolled myself. And then again, after 1 year, there is a planning of another big operation. So I take that because insurance company is not allowing this type of anti-selection. Only for
Right.
the claim, making the claim, I have just enrollment.
Right. We'll
Right.
just move on to the next question. Is
Will
pre-existing
every
disease
family
like
member
cancer covered?
will get a separate health card? Yes, every member will get a separate health card.
I think
So,
we missed this
Priyanka.
question that pre-existing disease like cancer is covered. So it is all
It is.
pre-existing
It is
disease.
covered.
Yes, yes. From day one.
Sorry.
Once
please
again,
go ahead.
I have a request, please. I never got any card last year. I had paid last year. I joined the group insurance last year, but I have got no card of any sort. Just some mail from Alvin with the, like
Yes,
showing me
ma'am.
the
So
page,
we are
6
only
pages,
issuing digital
what
cards.
policies.
Right. So we are only issuing digital cards because they're acceptable everywhere now. But if you need a hard copy card, you can just get in touch with Alive and they'll take your address because you're not taking your address at the time of policy purchase at all. If you need the hard copy card, you can get in touch with Alive and they'll send it to you. They'll take your address and
I
send
never
it.
got the digital card. Sorry, I never got
You
the
got the
digital
mail,
card.
right? You got the mail, right? So the mail
I
has
got
link
the
to
mail.
download. Yeah, so the mail
There is
has
a
link
link.
to download
So,
your card.
so all the members who
I
are taking
understand now.
insurance, if you want a hard copy or the physical card, just put a mail to Alive with your address. You will be sent a hard copy of the card.
Also, I would like to highlight one thing.
And
Whether
another
it
very
is last year
Suresh
policy.
sir,
One by one.
Suresh sir, can I
One by one,
request
please.
everyone, it's a humble request, sir. Please allow us to complete the chat box.
No, no.
And thereafter, we will have 15 minutes to one-to-one discussion.
Beneath what you have told? Beneath?
Yeah, so I would like to just highlight one point. For all last year policy as well as this year policy, everything is available on the same link, which has been shared with you all. It is under My Purchases section. Okay, so all the health cards, policy documents, FAQs, all the information can be accessed from there, either whether it is for last year and even for the current year. So Atya ma'am, you can just also just go through the same. You will be able to access it from there.
Nice. So next question is that my existing policy includes my wife
My
and me.
purchases.
I now include my mother-in-law. Will the premium remain same?
I think as per the chart, as per the premium rate and that family structure, you'll get the discount. How can I tell you now? I mean that.
So it's available on our website. So
Yes,
I would
yes.
request that
You have
everybody
to-
goes to the website. The
It's a very
premium chart
easy to
is
calculate.
available. Yeah,
it
and
is-
the discount is also there.
Yes, it is
This
very
question
easy
is
to
very
calculate.
important question. Are NRIs are covered in this policy plan?
NRI cannot be covered if they have that any identity card in India. I mean
If
that
the NRI is not having a Indian identity proof and at the same time
bank account.
hospitalization is not conducted in India, it is not covered. Very simple.
Now, if he has also, he has to be a bank account in India.
And the person should have a bank account in India. The person should have a valid identity proof of India also, and the hospital should be also in India.
I mean, Aadhaar card and PAN card, both are required.
Yes.
Because in case of more than 1 lakh of claim, that PAN card is required. Okay.
One question we are
Yes,
missing
sir.
out.
Yes, sir.
Hello. One or two people have asked, we are not including our parents. Can we include our grandparents?
Not grandparents is not the in family definition. It is covering only self. Self means alumni and that of spouse, 2 children maximum up to 25 years, and that parents or parents-in-law, one set of parents. No grandparents are allowed in this policy.
I am going to renew my policy at the same time the top-up policy. So both the policy can be renewed at the same time?
Yes, it will be started in the same date.
A very tricky question is there. Can I take the only base policy or I have to take both?
No, not necessary. I already
You can
mentioned
take-
that. You can take
Whatever you
both.
like.
You can,
That means
if
both policy, if we take the both policy, then naturally premium amount will be much. Both the basic
Definitely,
policy.
sir.
It is 5 lakhs plus 5 lakhs, I think, 10 lakhs.
yes, 10 lakhs.
I have one
Okay.
question, please.
Just finish that chat box, then we'll go
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the.
Okay, finish.
Please,
finish.
please, please.
No, this is the question which I asked. Can I take one policy, just
Yes,
the
sir.
base?
Yes, sir. Definitely.
You can take one, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Already I clearly explained you without any policy or with your personal policy, you can take the claim from top-up policy also. You have to give that, there is a threshold limit of 5 lakhs. After 5 lakhs, you can take from your personal policy, from your self-insurance, or from your basic policy on this alumni association, anything. But even then, there should be a no claim bonus for those who did not claim. Already we have told you that no claim bonus is not possible in a group policy. And group policy this year, NCB, why is NCB not offered to this no claim bonus? In discount in premium or sum insured. Sum insured cannot be increased for particular some families or for particular some members. It is not possible in a group policy. It should be uniform basis. The grade-wise, it is possible in your employee or employer relationship, but in association, you cannot give a 2 type of sum insured for a no claim who has not claimed last year. So it is not possible.
It's not allowed. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I have a question. When we are actually doing the renewal, we are asked
Why
to
are
fill up
we
a
again
form.
going out of the chat box?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Madam, can you just finish this chat box? Then we will coming to.
We have
your
done
question.
that. We have done that repeatedly. And
But
we are
we are not
repeatedly raising that please discuss renewal related issue.
Sir, please tell us.
Please tell me.
Copay on top-up policy also.
Yes,
Yes,
it
sir.
is there.
There is
It is
copay
there.
in top-up policy also.
Sir, madam, what is your question? Please tell me.
Yeah, see, when I am doing the renewal, we are asked to fill up a form where I have to give the details of, roll number and all those things, membership number. Now, I don't remember my roll number. I passed out long back. How do I fill up that? Without that, I
That
can't.
is optional field, ma'am. That
What
is
you can-
optional field, ma'am.
No, on our website, it's not Vineet. So basically, ma'am, what you can do is you can write your year followed by your department and we'll take this up. This is basically for verification of members. So you can write your 1959 or whatever 1960 / your department and we'll accept that.
No, but it is not going now. They're asking that please give the roll number, otherwise it doesn't get submitted.
That's what I'm saying. So for that's not a field where you have to write only the number. You just write 1959 / agree or whatever your department is, and it will take it.
Yes.
And then you proceed.
Okay. Now, last year we didn't have this issue. Now this time I am finding that's a problem.
Yeah, because last year for a very short window, we opened we opened a very short window where membership number was not allowed. But this year we need to have the membership number.
Thank
so
you
that's the
very much.
reason for membership number. We need you to have to register.
You
there.
see, madam, this is all done so that we don't want anybody else than alumni to come in and take the benefits. We want to restrict it only to alumni. Otherwise, how will you know?
Of course, that it is meant for that. But I just, there should not be a problem to submit the,
No, there will not be any problem. As Priyanka told you, if you don't remember your
Kindly understand one thing. I have been renewing policy for last 30 years. Many policies. Renewal policy is very simple. Earlier customer ID and the policy number. You have that. That is given in the policy receipt. But the details you are asking, these are not there. Like top up or whatever it is not there. How do we fill it up? We don't remember. You see, in that case, the receipt itself should have given all these details. Actually, what happened, every time we are renewing, it gives very clear these details and the amount that has to be paid. One does not have to go back and look up any details. Okay, you have explained that amount can change. Okay, understood. So how do we know what is the amount we have to click? So this should come from the TPA or from the, marsh or whatever it is, it should come. And we should simply tick, we agree.
No, you see, there is a issue.
I'll
explain you.
Alive will explain. Let Alive explain that.
Yeah.
So, sir,
There's so many chat questions being
I will-
answered right now.
No, let me just address that. You see, many alumni do keep changing the families. Like last time they have added one family member. This time they may add 2 more family members or deducting a family member. So how will the system know to tell your premium? It doesn't know. So how can it forecast?
So, sir, couple of things I would like to add, Siddharth sir, here. Number one, sir, all the details of last year are automatically getting filled.
Populated.
If
Yes.
you are using the same phone number that you have used last time, it is automatically identifying all the details and getting those details filled.
And
Even on
customer
the
ID.
members page, all the members who were part of the similar policy last year, those details are also getting automatically filled. But we are giving the option to ensure that members are able to just add more family members if required. Second point is, we want members to go through this entire process because there are certain terms which have got changed. That is where there are certain top-ups and the documents which got attached. So this is the overall reason, and the premium is getting calculated in real time on the basis of the chart which has been provided by the insurer. If you face any problem, sir, that is something where you can directly reach out to Ask Alive or help. Our team will directly call and help you out in the entire process.
Can I please get Priyanka's number, please, so that I can call her in case it is required?
Alive helpline number, he will tell you. That is the right.
I have already posted. We are just going to give you Ask Alive chat number. Okay. And if you can just leave even one liner on the chat, our team will immediately call you from the recorded line.
Thank you very much.
The period given is just 2 more days. That's the problem also.
Yeah, they're too short.
Anyway, please.
No, there is in the net, I think it's giving 2 periods. One is 16 to 28th Feb, and other is 15 to 31st March. So I'm a little bit confused what the period is.
Now the period is very clear right now. It is only up to the 4th of February. We apologize for the short window. The reason has been last year the premium was high, so we went to a number of insurance companies. New India Assurance gave us a practically unrealistic quote, so we had to approach other companies and get a quote, and finally IFCO agreed to take the policy. So in this procedure, we got delayed. That is why the window has been small. But we don't want the policy to have a break. So we are trying to start it by 8th of February so that there is a continuation. Continuation is important for anyone who is already hospitalized or just happens to have a incident on maybe, let's say, 7th of February or 8th of February, and there is no policy to cover him, then he is in a difficult situation.
That's very true. No, that's very true. But I just wanted to clarify that there's a discrepancy in the site. There are 2 different time frames given: 16th to 28th February and 15th to 31st March. So I guess that is wrong.
We'll have to check where it is.
Where exactly this is, but we'll check it out. Yeah, we'll check it out.
Which side this discrepancy is observed, sir?
I just saw somewhere that I have these 2 windows, so I just brought it up.
No, this was last year. I don't think this will be present this year.
Also, this is so I don't know. This is the site we're looking at.
Anyway, we'll have it checked.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on.
Okay, all right.
If there is a mistake, we'll check it.
Achha, Mr. Sandeep
Question is
Gupta.
that, will insurance end for a person after age of 80?
No. It will consider continue to be covered. That's not a problem. It will be continued to be covered up to the life long. Achha. Can we restrict this policy to only our Mr. Sandeep Gupta? He is asking, Priyanka, there is no, I mean, particularly the family definition we have given, but it is not like that if he wants to cover only his parents, it is possible or not. It is possible, I think so, no?
No, he has to be the primary member. The
No,
alumni has
primary
to be the
member
primary
along with
member.
his parents. He
Yes,
may
yes,
not
he-
cover his spouse or children or may cover. It is as per his decision, no? He can
Yes,
cover
yes. So
only.
you can have up to 5 members, up to 5 dependents. It is up to you if you want to add them or not add them. So
Yes.
there are
But-
discounts available based on how many dependents you add.
Yes.
Yes.
Next question
But
is very important.
primary
Do
member
the
has to be
insured-
alumni. There is no concession in that.
Yes.
Many people have asked whether we can just enroll our parents. That is not possible. You
Yes.
have to
Yes.
enroll yourself, then you can enroll the parents. Spouse and wife are not necessary. But the primary member alumni, spouse means anyone, husband or wife. Primary member, whoever is the alumni, he or she has to apply and he has to be part of policy.
Exactly.
Some
Thank you,
WhatsApp number whom we can talk to, because there are a lot of questions that are coming up. Any WhatsApp, we'll not try to disturb anybody with a mobile number.
Sir, I am just posting one of the link. That is our chat, which is available 9 to 9. And the team is available. They will immediately contact and answer all the queries.
No, but
around
you are the basic Alumni, right? We now have to deal first with the foundation,
Must.
IIT KG Foundation.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So there's a lot of players, no? So we are confused ourselves, being first time.
Sir,
No, no,
all
sir.
kind of
What is the
queries.
problem? You see, there are
Yes, sir,
two
please.
links which has been shared in the email. In the one of the emails, the Alive website link is shared, and in the second link, the IIT KGP Foundation link has been shared. In
That we've
IIT
got, sir. That we've got, sir. But that is basically for registration, sir.
Now let
Let me complete it, sir. So in the first you have to register. Normally registration will be approved within few hours.
Okay.
And as soon as you register, you will get a membership number in the top right hand corner.
Right.
And with that membership number, you have to just put it in the Alive site. And if you face any issue, as from Alive Health, Vineet is telling, you just put this thing to Alive Health. They will be immediately responding back.
Okay, let's wait for the number then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
and also you can always mail our email ID team@iitkgpalumnifoundation.in.
Oh,
If you go to
team,
our
is it?
website, you'll find
What's it
Yes,
called?
Team,
What's it?
team, TEAM, team,
Priyanka,
team
you can
at
write it.
IITKGP. I've
Priyanka,
already written it in the chat. I've already written
in
it
the chat
So
box.
you're sending us a recording of this. You're sending us a recording of this chats.
Yes, we'll put it up in the
Yes.
website again.
You can do that.
So
Will be
we'll
very
put it
nice.
up on the website and we'll also send it to all our registered members. If you're not registered, then you won't get the mail. So please register. So
Also,
IIT
already sent-
KGP
No,
Alumni
already
Foundation.
sent. I already sent something for
Okay,
registration.
it will be taken care of. Let's move forward.
Actually,
I
have one
Suresh sir, my request is that, as I understood from the discussion, there are two type of question is coming. One is from your administrative front, another is from the insurance front. See, being a March or Alive, we do have very limited answer with us for your administrative procedure.
So we'll
But
take care of it.
for insurance procedure, so let us complete the insurance procedure. It will be helpful for all of you. Such a question I have got that in case of high refractive error of eyes, it is covered under insurance. Is it covered? Yes, sir. It is covered, but in that case, the refractive error should be more than plus minus 7.5, right, Kaustubh?
Yeah. LASIK surgery is covered.
LASIK surgeries are covered, which called keratotomy. It is covered only if the refractive index is more than plus minus 7.5. So this is the questions. Yes, definitely our team Alive is there. Your alumni Siddharth is there. We will take care of your administrative procedures. But sir, please understand, if there is a health claim, it is really emergency and it is confusing. So please complete the insurance related question.
Another thing is that somebody is asking a very good question. Can I use top-up policy only for parents as they are not covered by the base policy? It is required because top-up policy is family-wise and the family definition should be same as basic policy and as the top-up policy. But it is not like that 5 lakhs only for that particular member has to, I mean, suppose in top-up policy, there is a claim from your parents, but it is not required that the parents' claim should be during this period should be more than 5 lakhs. It is not like that. In family definition, if parents are there, anybody from your family take the claim of 5 lakhs on the basic policy, and now there is another claim from your parents, you can take the claim from top-up policy. But coverage should be the same family structure. Okay, I think Mr. Gupta, it is okay. I clear to you.
Next question is that, can we please request Alive to include HDFC Bank for online transactions? Alive, please your questions.
Yes, sir. So, sir, we are just facing some issues only in case of HDFC net banking. If we are just requesting members to use other case only in case of HDFC net banking, but if someone don't have any kind of other mode of payment, definitely we are supporting all those members through direct bank transfer also.
Credit card will not help?
Credit cards are working, sir. Only HDFC net banking, we are facing some temporary issue right now.
Okay, fair.
Credit card has a fee of a transaction fee of 2.7%.
Okay, when you don't have a choice, you can't do anything, sir.
Okay. I have one
I
question
got-
of insurance. I have a base
please,
policy last year. I have a base policy last year, and I want to renew that. Together with that, can I also add on a top-up policy? So I have base policy and top-up policy both.
Yes, you can.
Good.
Okay.
Can.
Now,
Yes, yes.
Mr. Orgho Moitro has asked a question. Regular medicines purchased, prescribed by doctor will be covered or not?
No.
Please understand, sir. There are two type of treatment procedures. One called OPD, means outpatient department, where in case of illness or sickness, we walk into a doctor chamber, doctor examines us, gives us prescription, some test, some medicines, and we come back to our home. After having the medicines, we get cured. This is called outpatient procedure. This is not covered in the policy. Only whatever medicines being used during your hospitalizations or during the pre or post hospitalization time, it is covered, be it OPD or IPD. But in regular illness where we walk into a doctor's chamber having medicines, having some taste or something, be it diabetes, be it pressure, be it any other ailments, it is not covered.
Mr. Amitabh Sengupta,
One minute. For the information to all the alumni, IIT KGP Foundation India already has an arrangement with Medi Assist, Medi Buddy, and you will find this in our website also. They have something like, if you register for last year, around 1100 rupees, you get for 5+1 members unlimited medical consultations free. So many of us has been using that. I think Alive Health also may be having similar facilities. I personally have not used that, but Medi Gold, I have used it and I have found it good. This is all I can tell. But this discussion is only about the hospitalization and the insurance coverage on that.
Thank you very much. I believe we have covered all the questions in chat box. I would request that whole audience. Thank you for your.
No, another Amitabh Sengupta has question. Do the insured have to go undergo medical exam? I already told that is not required. Even for 85 years, 80 years, more than 80 years, people do not have to undergo any medical exam.
That is the advantage of corporate policy. We do not require any medical test, irrespective of having whatever PhD in disease. It is covered from day one. That day take you policy, it is covered always. And no tester. Why the tester there? Please understand. Because in retail policies, if the insurance company find that you have a risk of cancer, diabetes, hypertension, they will permanently exclude this ailment related hospitalization during your entire policy tenure. But in corporate policy, it is not there. That is the advantage of the corporate policies. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
One
sir.
second. Can we have Vineet do a 5 minutes presentation on how to buy the policy and how to claim, so it will be clearer for everybody?
Priyanka, I would like to say one thing. Before that, sir, all respected sirs and madam, please remember, go back to your class 1 or KG class, A, B, C, D, E theory, because cashless is being taken care of by Medi Assist. But it's the case where reimbursement claim, where it is very difficult to understand. Please remember, 4 or 5 things are very important. A for apple, B for ball, which we read out in our KG classes or preschool. But in insurance, it is something different. A for admission advice. Some doctor is saying, dear Mr. Rupam, please get admitted for a treatment in a hospital. That is called admission advice. B for bill. Whatever expenses incurred during hospitalization, that is B. C for cash memo. Means if a 1 lakh rupees bill from the hospital is there, that should be supported by a 1 lakh rupees cash memo. D for discharge certificate, which defines the completion of the treatment and put that you are fit enough. And E for all essential documents in original. So this is A, B, C, D, E theory. Please remember, while you are submitting any reimbursement claim, this A, B, C, D, E is the most important. Thank you very much.
Great. So, hi everyone. I will just take next few minutes to walk you through the entire process. Many of you have already gone through that. Thank you very much, Marsh team and Alumni Foundation for just answering all those queries before. So very quickly, I will just go through this. So like we have said, we are the digital platform. We are supporting on behalf of Alumni Foundation in both pre-purchase as well as post-purchase process, okay, of the claims as well as at the time of the purchase of the policy. So it is a very, very easy process that we have. We have, whenever a member is coming to purchase the policy, like I said earlier, if a member is coming for a renewal, there are certain details which needs to be filled. These details will be auto-filled for the verification purpose from the Alumni Foundation side. If a new member is coming, the member has to fill all these details so that these details can be verified and no non-alumni can take this policy benefit. Okay. Then after that, members will have the option to view all the details in a very, very simplified and coded format in a plain English. What all is covered, what all is not covered. Okay. Having said that, we have a get help button on each and every page, which will direct you to a Ask a Live chat, which is manned by the insurance experts from Alive Health, and they will be supporting the members on all kind of queries they have related to the policy, or if they have anything related to the process of the registration. Okay. Members can ask for a callback also, and that callback can be arranged on immediate basis through this Ask a Live chat. Then once member move to the next screen, they will be asked to select the members. Again, in case of last year policy, anyone member, for example, someone has taken a base policy, and this time also the member is coming for renewal of the base policy, all the details of the last year's base policy will be auto-filled. Okay, though member will be allowed to make any changes, whatever they want in terms of date of birth, name, anything. If they find any discrepancy, that is something they will be allowed to do. And this premium will be automatically calculated on the basis of chart which has been approved by the insurance company. Once this part is done, then we are whenever we are just we are again and again just giving that information during the process also. Whatever information member is filling, it should be as per any of the government ID proof of that particular member. And those the generally accepted documents are driving license, passport, voter ID, Aadhaar, PAN. So that whenever these documents are asked at the time of cashless/reimbursement, those details can be provided and there is no discrepancy and any kind of hassle at the time of the claims. Then, like Siddharth sir said, these are totally optional plans that we have, whether it is the silver plan or gold plan, where there are certain benefits which have been provided, ranging from a doctor on call, medicine delivery, and so on. But these are, we do believe members can benefit, but these are totally optional plans. Members can definitely opt not to take any of these, okay, and they will be able to proceed without just making any change. 100 rupee that you see here, it is being absorbed by the IIT Alumni Foundation already. and you don't have to pay that 100 rupees. And then once the policy has been purchased, you will be you can just come to the same link. In future also, you will be directed to a intuitive dashboard where your policy document, you can just initiate the claim. All these details can be just taken from there. Okay, so you don't have to just go anywhere. You don't have to carry anything. Any kind of e-health cards will be available here. Even during the claims and anything that you need post purchase, again a help button is there on the top, which will again redirect to the claim experts that we have in Alive Health. But please do keep in mind that we are the representatives of the alumni associations, helping all the alumni members for a fair settlement of the claims. But the overall settlement of the claim resides with the insurance company and TPA. But we are just decodifying all kind of buzzwords that we have in the insurance industry so that members have a seamless experience and they understand the policy, and we are on the member side throughout their process. And this is how we can just go ahead. Other benefits are you can just explore on the website. This is something I have already talked about. Very optional plans that we have. You can opt not to take any one of those. Okay, but claim concierge and the platform feature access, those will be available for all the members throughout the year. So I request all of you to just renew your policy, just spread the word so that the Alumni Foundation will reach the number that where we can just have a very, very sustainable policy before 4th of February. Thank you very much, everyone. Anything else, you can just reach out to us on help@alive.health, and everything we will be supporting you throughout that. Thank you.
What did you say? Help at?
Help@alive.health, sir. I'm just writing in the chat, sir.
Okay.
And another thing I forgot to mention, during this throughout 1 year journey, actually Alive and Mediasis have given a beautiful service. Maximum 99% claims has been settled. But I also request all the members, I mean, sometimes we have to face a lot of challenges. Vineet, I think you can explain also lot of challenges, like some members, if we asking for some documents, like any original discharge summary or money receipt or something like that, the people are not very much cooperating. So I am requesting you, these documents are only required by the insurance company. They are paying the amount, so they require these documents. This is as per the guideline of the insurance law. So please cooperate with us. Definitely we are there to help you, and we also request you to please cooperate to us. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you,
High level question is, which are the in-network?
1 minute, 1 minute, sir. 1 minute, sir. Thank you, Kaustubh. Again, taking up from Kaustubh, and thank you, Vineet, also. Taking up from Kaustubh, I also, some of the emails or the communication I have also seen, rather the supporting team, some of our alumni members have misbehaved with them. So anyway, that happens in such a group policy, but they are also bound by the documents which are required by the insurance companies. They cannot help it. They are only helping you to get your claims faster. If you don't give the documents, they will not be able to process. So, and all the documents, all the FAQs, all the information available with us, we are updating in our KGB Foundation India website. So we would request all of you to check the KGB Foundation India website. If you have any suggestions, any for the improvement of the program, please help us in making the programs better and to continuation of this group insurance policy. That's what I wanted to add on. And yes, somebody wanted to ask something.
I have a question.
My question was basically, I have no idea what is in network, out of network in each city. Is it well covered? How does it work?
Yes, it is covered. Lot of good hospitals are there. You can see it from the website of the Mediassist and as well as IFCO Tokyo. You have to select that insurance company name also from Mediassist website, and you will find the list of the hospitals, and you can choose accordingly. I mean, the Kolkata, Mumbai, according to the city, there are a lot of options are there. You can see a lot of good hospitals are there in the network, so that's not a problem. But you be careful, please choose the room within 5,000 rupees, because if you going to take the room beyond 5,000, you have to pay that extra amount. Not only that, the percentage you have taken that higher room rent, and that percentage, according to that percentage, all other expenses like that, investigation, doctor fees, and OT charges will be deducted. Suppose somebody has taken the room of 7,500 instead of 5,000, then the 50% room rent is increased. So he has to pay 2,500 per day, along with 50% deduction of doctor fees, OT charges, and investigation, except medicines. So please mind it that at the time of admission.
Thank you. Thank you
I
very
have
much.
one question. I have a question.
Yes,
where would I
Mr.
get
Nachiket.
where would I get details of the other two plans, silver and gold plans?
Oh, achha, Ally can answer that one.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Nachiket, can you please repeat the question, please?
I was trying to get more information on the silver and gold plans. I couldn't find. Where would I get that information? More
So
details
that-
from silver and gold.
Let me
Sure.
explain. Silver and gold has nothing to do with the insurance policy. There are services being offered by Allied independently as a platform, which are categorized under copper, silver, and gold. There are a number of benefits over there. That Vinith will explain. But two are independent things, and you can choose a plan like that, or you may decide not to choose.
Okay.
Vinith will explain you just briefly. So this is what is alive, silver and gold plan. Copper is by default, everyone is getting the benefit. That is why they are here. They offer their platform for registration, payment, etc. That is a platform service.
Okay.
And in silver plan, this is offering by the Alive, not by the insurance company or MediAssist or foundation. What all they offer under silver and gold is clearly explained here. You can see on the screen itself. And the prices also, these prices are per policy. It is not per individual.
Priyanka.
So one thing I would like to add is when we are talking about the teleconsultation, it is covered for the member and 5 other family members of that particular covered member for the entire year. Unlimited teleconsultations throughout the year.
Okay.
Priyanka, one question, Priyanka.
Yes.
I was pestering you with that question, whether my thing registration is coming through, it has come through. But I still need the number, membership number.
Yeah, so
And
if you log in and you go on the top right, you will see profile. If you go to profile, you will find it.
Okay.
First login. First login, sir. And then
Could I see the gold plan?
Okay.
I
I'd
guess
like
we
to
all the
offer a
Buddhas
vote of-
need, while we are all intellectuals, we need the chotha, basically a cheat sheet for all these small stuff. You know, we can solve big problems, but this small stuffs, you know, where to find is the 4-year-old finds much faster than we can. So
The
probably-
Jotha will also try to share in an email. There are all the list of the alumni with their membership numbers. And here we have already uploaded in a Google Docs site, and that link will be shared to everybody.
Okay.
Thank you.
With kind permission of everyone, let me close this session with a vote of thanks to everybody, and specifically to members from the Marsh, members from the Alive, and also the insurance committee members, including myself, and most importantly, all the participants who have shown the keen interest in this scheme. Thank you so much. And good
Thank
night.
you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. We are
Thank you.
there. You can for any related insurance related query, you can directly reach to us. That's not a problem. We are there always. You can get it through your committee. Our number is there. You can contact us. That's not a problem. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you
sir.
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.